Just the layout of the space has been completely necessary for flipping our course the way we have. It really relies on a backbone of having the students work together in groups to problem solve, and then having space for the instructor to walk around.
It basically makes it easier for them to ask questions. So they may be afraid to ask questions in a traditional lecture. It's less intimidating for a student to interact with a faculty member because it's on a more level playing field.
One of the advantages to doing it in WisCEL is you actually know these students. You may still not know their names related to their faces, but you know them as people, and you get to know what they're like and how they react and how you should interact with them effectively, which is something that's really hard to do when they're in row 17 of the lecture hall.
I can walk around, talk to my students, interact with them, and I can actually see them work and right away tell them what they're doing. I can engage them doing a problem on the spot.
I get to see, in principle, with every student, in practice with most students, those aha moments. And I get to facilitate them based upon where the student is in their confusions, their misperceptions, what they've already grasped.
Getting to watch students and coach them through the problem-solving process is much more rewarding as an instructor than lecturing at them and seeing how much sticks.
The best part of teaching is when a student is stuck somewhere, they ask a question, you're able to go, oh, well, it's this or that, or did you think about this? And they go, ah, and they're off on their own again, right? And that happens all the time. Now, those are the moments you live for as a teacher.
I think at a university like this, we really have to be leaders. And even if this kind of space doesn't scale so that every single student at the university is studying in a space like this, it's important to have something like this where instructors that want to push the envelope and explore what the possibilities are using the most state-of-the-art technology have an opportunity to do that.
We really need spaces like WisCEL in order to teach these types of blended courses because basically the activities that the students are doing require access to computers and are based on peer teaching as well.
We could not do our interactive problem-solving sessions without the round tables, and specifically without the support of a computer at each location.
I just can't even begin to overemphasize how much difference it made that each student had their own computer. There was enough space for them to work together, and the grades were just so much better.
And so the way that the tables are set up to allow group activity really assists in student learning.
The students help one another an enormous amount, and you see that. You can just tell. Anyone that's struggling a little bit is always looking to somebody else for some help, and then I try to come around and answer all the really difficult questions.
You can have a room with round tables and people can talk about it. You can have chairs on wheels and people can move around without it, feel like they can just drive over to some other table or whatever. And you can have technology and have the ability to deliver things electronically and provide the instantaneous feedback as to how they're doing with technology. So the real bang in WisCEL is you have all those things working simultaneously. And so part of the exercise design is how do I maximize all of those things? How do I get them to talk? How do I get them to want to go to their neighbor and either teach or learn about something I'm asking them?